Buenos Dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Here goes another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. She's a what? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. She's too young. You're a weird addict. Bye-up, bye-up, bye-up. Orderlies, you can tell by that thumbnail. Tis, tis, tis. Is that how they say it? Tis, tis, tis. Tisket, tasket. The rabbit's in the basket, right? You done did some bad things, King Yella, man. Look, I ain't even trying to do this internet woofing shit, this exposing stuff. You can't expose someone who exposed themselves, right? But we can definitely talk about it. In a Menulistan, a direct fashion, you guys see the thumbnail. You see what King Yella's into. Wow, word on the curb is he likes them young, right? He said it himself. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. He's getting his mind right, so I guess he thinks he shines right. But that don't go. That don't stand over here, right? So we're going to talk about it, and we're going to discuss, what do you guys think about this whole situation with King Yella? Now, first of all, who the fuck is King Yella and who really cares, right? King Yella is a personality, a YouTube personality, a social media personality, someone who's out the streets of Chicago, who's decided to set up shop in California, get shot at, blame Mexicans, and do all types of other things. But in the meantime, in between time, when he was younger, oh yes, the young acting nature will come to light, right? Everybody always has something to say, and the exposed game is real. See, when you got a lot to say, when you're out here on social media, best believe, oh, you best believe this, the brothers are strong and the essay's the deepest. You best believe that someone's going to find the dirt on your name, right? They're going to go digging, essay. You know, people like to look for gold, and they found a diamond in the rough. You ain't been crowned. You're the underground king with a big old frown. Right now, what they found was this paperwork, supposed paperwork, that said that King Yella was touching minors, right? Was having intercourse with minors. The get down ain't real, right? Looky here. Can I? Whoa, hold up. No, I don't want none, right? She's way too young. But this man decided to go on the internet himself, do a live, and admit to it. Say, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like them like that. I was doing it like that. I got several baby mamas like that, right? Look, I don't know how the get down is in other states. I know that in some other states, once you're like 16, 17, 18, you're considered an adult and it's all good in the hood. But as a man, the mentality of a man, you should understand and know right off the rip, man. If she ain't 18, 19, 20, 21, she can't even think for herself, right? I didn't say think, I said thank. She can't even think for herself. So what the fuck you do? Guard, is it right? It ain't, right? Any man knows that. But this man decided that if for no other reason, it was for him. Now, each person is in charge of their own mindset, and each person is in charge of their own actions. You know, you can't hold someone else accountable for what you does, cuz. On power, don't know what say nothing about Bubble Butt 100 when he was laying butt naked on the bed, chopping game with Blueface, right? Everyone could do whatever they want to do, and their actions will have repercussions. Yes, there will be repercussions for actions, right? But in this case, man, what kind of despicable ass character is this guy? You know, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, right? I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. You know, he said he got shot at by Mexicans. Maybe his emotions, his adrenaline was pumping. He said something that he shouldn't have said. It just came out like that. He apologized to the Mexicanos. He said, man, I fucks with Raza. Raza does my tattoos. Whoop-de-de-whoop, whoop-de-de-boop, right? Whatever he said, it's all good. It's cool. But at the end of the day, man, people still felt a certain way. Like, get the fuck up out of California, poop butt, right? That's how they felt. You know, if you can't hang in the heat with the heat, then get up out the kitchen. Then get up out the fire, esse. You know, this ain't fucking a Kanye West song. You ain't going through the fire or the wire. What you're going through is some young kids, man, and that ain't cool. Oh, no. That ain't cool. It doesn't matter if you did that in your past or you do it in your present or future, right? You did that. Now, when this man went on live and admitted to doing this, you know, he said ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong. Well, R didn't see nothing wrong with that either. And R got an R on his jacket, and R sitting down doing 30 years getting beat up by the GDs and the Latin Kings. Let me tell you something about this shit. When you do crimes that involve children, ain't nothing cool about that. You can't work your way around that. There is no going to the tax man and finding a loophole. You done found yourself in violation. Now, whether it's a different state and they say that, you know, this age is that age, and no. You know, a man is responsible for his own shit. You can't fuck with kids, man. 14, 15, 16 years old, right? If you're over the age of 18, it's time to start looking for women, right? Or men, depending upon King Yella's preference, right? But I'll tell you this right now, you can't condone anybody who does things to children. Now, I know myself, man, a lot of people been dragging my name through the mud talking about I fuck with people who touch kids, man, and there ain't never no paperwork that says nothing like that. There ain't never nothing in concrete right there, facts that says nothing like that. Look at the thumbnail, refer to it. Man, it's all bad, right? Now, I understand King Yella was younger. He was 18, 19, 20 in the mix, man. And he was out there wiggling, doing his thing. Now, I'm not going to lie. There are situations where some of these young ass fast girls, man, try to look older than they are, right? And their parents, and it all goes back on their parents, allow them to go outside the house dressed a certain way, man, acting a certain way. And yes, they can tempt like a temptress, an individual that doesn't know better. But this is the day and age, or even back then when King Yella was young, man, where you have to check credentials. That's it. Hey, you're quick to check the paperwork on the enemigo when you get locked up, but you ain't quick to check the chick's paperwork. Sasuke, you need IDs, you need driver's license, you need motherfucking shot records, everything. Yes, we need to know what's going on, whether she had the COVID or not. Hey, there's a lot that goes into this shit. You can't just go around and swing your shit like a lasso, hippity-ya-yo, and just let that motherfucking shit land where it lands. Because you're going to find yourself caught up in a situation. Either you're going to impregnate one of these chicks, man, that might be old enough and bold enough, but also cold enough to put the weight of the world on your shoulders. And next you know, you're paying child support for the next 40, 50 years, right? It's ugly. Or you might find a woman that wants to extort the shit out of you because you cheated on your baby mama. You cheated on your bitch with the next one. And all of a sudden, man, she's going to get her papers right, right? There's a lot of situations you can find yourself in, but there's never, and I mean never, any recourse or any type of fucking excuse for fucking with a minor, a kid. Oh, I couldn't tell, eh? You don't understand the way she would. No, I could tell. If I could tell, you could tell. We could all tell, man. If there's any type of indication, red flags, you know what I mean? You're supposed to say, ah, and back up like a motherfucking crawdad. You're supposed to hit that stop sign and go the other way. You're supposed to turn left when the bitch is right. You're supposed to just wiggle. Right, but this individual said, nah, it's cool. It's cool, y'all. Them's jokes, y'all. It's cool. What's cool about messing with a kid? First of all, man, let's look into the psychology of this man. You know, you're a rapper, alleged gang member, someone who has a voice and a platform, who's out there talking about this and that person, and I'm a gangster and I'm this, and I hold it down and I beat this guy up and I'll bash Cardi B's whole fucking back BBL in, and I did this and I did that. But at the same time, man, oh, looky here. Can I have some? Right? This Vato was over there fucking with 14 and 15-year-olds. Now, ain't nothing cool about that, man. You're not a cool guy because you were 19, 20-year-old wiggling with kids. What does that say about your mentality, Holmes? You old childish ass motherfucker. Wake up, Holmes. Become an adult when you're an adult. Right? Don't mess with kids and think that you can skate by because you did that shit when you were young. There was never going to be an excuse for that. You know, when this guy went on live, when they exposed him, right? And it always happens, man. This is part of the game. This is part of YouTube. Hey, if you have any skeletons in your closet or any type of shit, you will be exposed. What, they got me? They got me. But they didn't get me for no weird sexual shit. They didn't get me for none of that. Oh, hell nah, right? And ain't never going to be none of that. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to spell Megan. Right? They didn't get me for none of that. They got me because, man, I said a little too much when I was a minor. I was young. I was young and dumb. And I was in CYA, man, and I said, you know what, man? It was the homeboy right here that got me. I done fuck, man. Hey, boom. You done told, gun. What? Serio? That's how it works. That's how it works. Man, but I'm a man to admit to my wrongs and keep it pushing. See, that's what men do. We grow, we elevate our mindset. We know what time it is, man. And I'll be a motherfucker fool and a poop butt and a liar and a fat mouth to sit here and deny what's undeniable. Okay? I just have to move on, learn from my past transgressions, and do what I does. But oh no, you ain't never going to find me wiggling with a little kid. Right? I don't do that. See, when you have children and you're a grown man, you're a father and a grandfather. So I'm a grandfather, right? Right? When you're that, I don't act like it's like, yeah, I look good though, huh? Best looking grandfather motherfuckers that done ever seen. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. This man has children. You have to place your children in that, you know, in that line and look at it. What would you do if someone was out there, your daughter was 14, 15, out there fucking, you know, trying to do the bump and grind? That ain't cool, man. Even thinking about it gives me osco. I want to throw up. Okay, it gives me osco thinking about that. What is a young kid gonna do for you, bro? You know, but teach you how to sign into your Roblox account. What the fuck is a young kid gonna do? Oh, you want to Netflix and chill, or you want to sit there and play Fortnite and chill? This motherfucker was playing Fortnite and chilling with a young kid. And then has the audacity, oh, I'm a real motherfucker. That don't matter. I got several baby mamas that's 3, 4, 5 years younger than me. It's cool to have baby mamas that are 3, 4, 5 years younger than you. Motherfucker, if you're like 30 and they're like 25, then wiggle. Wiggle while you work. You can get that wiggleization on, right? But if you're 18 years old and you got several baby mamas that are 5 years younger than you, well, bitch, you're a child molester. Straight up. You're no good, Holmes. You know, you're classified. You think motherfucker, that's why PC and all that's bad. Now, motherfucker, you're above and beyond that. You're PHU. Poo-poo. Caca. That's straight caca. Mierda is what that guy is. Right? And to sit here on the internet during a live and admit it and think it's cool and laugh and smirk about it. I don't give a fuck what hood, gang, cause, whatever you represent, they don't represent you. And you're not a good representation of them. Because nobody agrees with fucking with children, right? And people that do are sick in the mind. That's a sick, you're so sick, that's a sound of freedom. Listen, you're sick. There's no ways around it, man. You can't take a pill to cure that shit, man. You just are what you are. Now, this paperwork surfaced yesterday. Lil homie called me, got at me, he said, hey, man, you checked out my little short that I shared? I said, nah. He said, trip out on it. So I did. I said, oh, hell nah. Because I wasn't expecting King Yella to be this type of individual, a Despicable Me type guy, a Gru. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting him to be like that. But then again, you don't know what to expect nowadays. You know, you expect, okay, maybe the motherfucker told on someone back in the days. Okay, maybe they're exposing him for that. Or maybe this motherfucker said something about the raza he shouldn't have, right? Or maybe he did this or maybe he did that. You know, and I don't hate on him because he's black and brown and I don't care about none of that, right? It's black and brown on mine, man. I'm here to fucking hold people accountable that need to be held accountable and hold myself accountable first and foremost before even that, right? And that's why I admit my wrongs, man, and I keep it pushing. You fuck with me or you don't. You know, I understand, Sasuke. I totally understand. You know, again, when I seen this paperwork, I had to fucking analyze it like efficiently, because you guys remember what happened the last time. I threw something out there that shouldn't have never been thrown out there, and I apologize to the individual because, you know, at the end of the day, man, that was my bad, my wrong. I never meant to slander him in such a fashion. I just thought I had something, right? And I needed to make the people abreast of it, and I was totally wrong. And Sasuke, again, American Cholo respects and nothing but the utmost respects for what he's doing for the community of the raza. I seen he did a cop watch thing. He was letting that cop have it, man. I commend him for that. You know, there's a lot of things that he does that I like and some things that he does that I don't. But at the end of the day, I'm entitled to my opinion. Says, I don't have to fuck you. Says, I don't have to fuck with you if I don't want to. But I have to respect you for the things that you're doing for the people, or I'd be a hypocrite. You know, I'd be a hypocrite with the motherfucking shit on the hip. But I'm not. Now, when it comes to King Yella, I don't owe this guy any loyalty, any respect. I don't owe him shit. I don't know him like that. And he doesn't owe me anything. And who am I to even talk about him? Well, I just bring in the people abreast of what the situation is, those that haven't seen it already. This motherfucker is a chomo, right? And this is facts. You know, whether or not he got convicted of this crime, whether or not he self-admitted to sleeping with young children, to doing this and thinking it's okay. Now, look, I was in North Carolina. Let me explain something to you. And this is a trippy story, right? So when I went on the run for my murder case when I was young, I was a young kid, man. We ended up wiggling all the way to NC, to North Carolina. We was in a little town out there called Asheboro. I don't even know if it's little, motherfucker. I didn't even get a chance to really look around. But it was Asheboro, North Carolina, way over there. We took Highway 40 all the way. Boom, Interstate 40, we wiggled, right? That's what being on the run is, from the West Coast to the East Coast, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm going back to NC. So I was in North Carolina, okay? And me and the homies are kicking back. We're doing our thing. We decided that for no other reason we were broker than Baby Joker. We needed money, right? And when I say Baby Joker, I'm not talking about Baby Joker that Watson. You know, I'm talking about Baby Joker from the motherfucking movie Friday, right? So we're broker the Baby Joker with a hydraulic gun. And we're doing our thing. And yeah, because somebody tried to check me. Hey, why you talking shit about the homeboy Baby Joker that Watson? Who said I'm talking shit? I respect Baby Jokes. You got to understand, I was in YA with that individual, host. Hey, look at watch out. I would never disrespect a good, righteous come out of like that good homeboy, right? Who I'm saying is the movie. Motherfuckers, get your mind right. Get your head out the gutter. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, he's the only Baby Joker in the world. I just had to clean that shit up because motherfuckers be on me about every little thing I do. So if I fart wrong, that's a fake fart. He got that motherfucker from China, right? Come on, stop. Anyways, we're in North Carolina. We get pulled over with the scrap in the car. This is how I ultimately got arrested for my case. And then, of course, I got flown back, extradited, and so on and so forth. You guys know the drill. But when we're in that car, I had a couple homeboys that were 16 years old. I'm very, very young. Another homeboy's about my age young. A couple other older homeboys that was out there, you know what I mean, driving Miss Daisy. They were driving us around. Anyways, we get caught with the gun in the car. Everybody's charged with it. We're like, dude, get your hands up. We're like, oh, hell no, fuck this, right? Well, one of the homeboys is smirking. The homeboy Izzy, right? He's like, man, I don't give a fuck, bro. Send me to juvenile. It is what it was, right? They're like, sorry, sir, you're 16 years old. You're going to the county jail. So that there, right there, let me understand and know that different states have different guidelines in different ages. When you're 16 years old over there, you're considered an adult, and your ass is going straight to the PI, right? You're going straight to county jail. You're going to go to prison if you get convicted. Now, so I don't understand if this man thinks that that's cool. That's how they get down out there in Chicago. But I ain't never heard, never, ever heard about them getting down in Chicago like that. You know, they wiggle differently. They'll shoot you in broad daylight. They fuck around and mac on your bitch and take her from you in broad daylight, right? They like to do shit in broad daylight. At nighttime, all you hear is hung, hung, hung. But during the day, man, you know, that's when they'll mac, you know, because the hoe was mackable. They'll mac up on your shit, right? But I ain't never heard of motherfuckers wiggling with young children like that. Now, I've heard of old pimps, man, putting young ones on the stroll, setting them down and doing all that, man, and I never condone that shit. That's why I always thought pimping was just blasphemous, right? I just thought it was just a bad way of hustling. You know, there's other ways to hustle than utilize a woman and break her mind down and tear her down and basically use her on the meat market, man, to go get your money. I just never liked that, never condoned it. As a Mexican, as a brown man, you know, a lot of the people that I hung with, we never liked that. That wasn't the get down. You know, we'll knock your bitch. We'll bone the shit out of her. But we'll never set her out there on the stroll and do all that. It's just not cool, man. I tried it one time when I was younger. Of course, she was older, and she smelled like fucking caca. You know, the whole fucking car stunk, and that was it. We left her where we found her. Now, this guy, King Yella, is trying to tell people, like, it's cool. It's righteous. He did it, so what? He's going to stand on it. And I'll say this to you, gente, straight up. If that's what that man chooses to do, if that's what he wants to do, cool. If people choose to still rock with him and fuck with him, cool. But don't not a damn one of you motherfuckers sit there and talk shit about me, talking about, oh, you're hanging around with the child molester, oh, you're doing this gun, oh, you're doing that, without really seeing facts and seeing paperwork and knowing what's up. Because there's a lot of people that like to play that motherfucking hypocrite pick and choose game. Oh, yeah, he's cool, but he's not. He's cool, but he's not. He's cool, but he's not. Gunner, you're this, you're that, but I'm still gonna fucking bump a 6ix9ine song while doing it. Oh, Gunner, I would never fuck with that guy, man. He ain't cool, but you're gonna fuck around and bump Nipsey Hussle. Hey, Gunner, I would never do that while you're wearing a Tupac shirt. You know what I mean? Thinking about fucking Mike Tyson. Let me tell you, there's a lot of fucking things that people can sit there and talk about and do, but if you're gonna be a man and you're gonna hold someone accountable, hold everybody accountable. Let's just keep it real. Let's be real across the board, homes. You know, there's a lot of individuals sitting here on YouTube that done fuck with 16, 15-year-olds, man, sitting there talking all that high power shit, man. Come on, man. Hold it accountable. Be accountable for your actions. You want everyone else to admit their faults? Admit yours, bitch. Of course, you can't do that. God, you ain't never gonna do that. You know what I mean, Sasuke? We know what it is. No subliminals, just motherfucker, you know who you are. Now, when it comes to King Yella, man, I could care less about him, but he seems to me like another predator on the streets. So I'm here for the young kids, and I can say, anyone that watches this in a teenage fashion, not supposed to be watching this first and foremost. Get the motherfucking consent from your parent. Parental advisory, right? When it comes to the gun, because I talk about a whole lot of crazy shit. But I will say this, if you're young, watch out for motherfuckers like King Yella. Predators, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about predator with the big old, well, he does look kind of like the predator when he had dreadlocks. But I'm just saying, about those like this, I ain't got time to bleed, will kind of push up on you, man, because they think it's cool. He thinks it's righteous. That guy actually said it's cool to do that. Ain't nothing cool about that, man. Anyways, gente, let's talk about it, man. Leave a comment. How do you feel? Do you feel it doesn't even fucking matter? I think it does, because whether you guys rock with King Yella or you even know who the fuck this Baboso is, the fact of the matter is people like this, man, that are out there doing things like that think it's righteous, that think it's all right. Nothing wrong with it. There's a goddamn lot of things wrong with it, man. The first thing that's wrong with it is you're a grown-ass man, supposedly and allegedly, right, doing things to children. Talking about, oh, man, it don't matter. That's the way they get down out there, man. I don't give a fuck how they get down out there. How do you conduct yourself as a man? Doesn't matter where I'm at. I could be in Egypt, China, motherfucking Israel, over there fucking, praying in Mecca. I could be doing all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Getting my shit on in the prairies of Oklahoma with the Cheyenne. I could be doing whatever it is I'm doing, but best believe this, homes, you ain't never going to catch me, motherfucking, with a minor wiggling. You know, I'm a grown man, and I know. Isn't there that soul, something in your mind that tells you it ain't right? Well, it ain't right, bitch. That's the motherfucker telling you straight up. It ain't right. Anyways, whatever this dude King Yella does now, I can't condone it. I can't respect it. I can't fuck with it, man. You know, there's going to be a lot of people, well, that was fake paperwork. That was this. Yeah. I heard that. Man, that ain't nothing fake about that. That's the real shit. This is the real stuff, homie. He did that. And you know what's even more? He said he did it. Bang, bang. How do you feel about it, Hente? Get at your boy, man. Let me know one time. My ear itches, man. You know what I mean? That's because I'm over here talking about bitches. And I ain't talking about the young ones. We talking about King Yella. With that being said, do what you does, cuz. Feel however you feel. But just know, man, in your heart, King Yella, you's a dirty, dirtbag motherfucker for that. Oh, I should have known, man. I wish they'd have got your ass. Bang, bang. Bullet holes flying, man. Bullet holes flying is crazy. With that being said, hope that you move smooth with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of each and every day, I'm going to strive to struggle, and the struggle is to strive, man. If you fuck with your boy, the Gunman, please like and subscribe. Put your notifications to all and come fuck with your boy if you don't. It is what it is, man. I understand. Nothing but peace amongst you, respects, and all that. And to King Yella, toma. You know what it is. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle and struggle and strive for what I honestly and truly believe in. And that's keeping it real. The gun. Oh, but Gunner, you're no good. You're this, you're that. King Yella's a fucking chomo. You guys still fuck with him? Bang, bang.